Hey guys, welcome to Cook, Eat, Enjoy Food. Did you ever find yourself in a situation where you really need to make that delicious dessert, or you're literally just craving for custard? But the thing is now that you don't have the custard, you don't have time to go back to the shop and buy the custard. So today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious homemade custard. This recipe is very easy and cheap because all the ingredients that you're going to need they are very basic. So we are going to need 3 egg yolks. Now mine are a little bit separated, so you're just going to crack open the egg and then separate the egg yolk. So we're going to need the egg yolk, and also we're going to need 3 tablespoons of flour, corn flour. All-purpose flour will also do for this. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or essence to also do, and half a cup of sugar. So what I really like about this recipe is that you can choose how sweet your custard must be, or you can choose how you want your custard to be. Do you want it to be too sweet, or you want less sugar? We're also going to need 2 cups of milk. So this is 500 ml of milk. We're gonna need a mixing bowl, a whisk, and a pot. So now what we're going to do, we're going to mix. Let me just put the egg yolk and the flour aside. So what we're going to do, in the pot, here, we're going to add our vanilla extract or essence, also do, and then our sugar and our milk. So we're gonna pour that into the pot, and then we're just gonna leave it aside. So I'm just going to put this on the stove top. I didn't switch the stove yet on, so I'm just going to set it aside. Now we're gonna take our egg yolk and our flour. I'm going to get a fork so that we can mix this together into a paste kind of thing. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that and just mix it very well. So I'm going to mix. And you want it to mix it very, very well into a paste. So now here you see I mixed the egg with the flour. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on the stove on medium heat and just heat the milk. And when I'm heating the milk, I want to stir it. So because the main reason we are heating it is just that we want to dissolve the sugar in it. So we're gonna heat it and just stir. We don't want it to boil, we just want it to be warm. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer or remove my pot from the stove. The milk is now warm, and then just to transfer. So So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add a little bit of milk, and as I do that, I whisk very fast so that I cannot cook the egg there. So now I'm just going to transfer this. What we'll be needing is just like half of these. We're not going to need a lot of the milk, just half of the milk. Just from the pot, we're going to need half of the milk. So now after adding half of the milk mixture into the egg paste, I'm just going to stir it very nicely. You can see it's very nicely stirred. Now I'm going to take this I'm going to take the pot onto the stove and just put it onto the stove, still on medium heat. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going now to take, I'm just going to take this mixture and I'm going to pour it into, I'm just going to pour it into my milk, into the pot. I'm just pouring it into there. Then I stir. Now we are going to stir it continuously. You can have some breaks, like for example 5 seconds. You just rest a little bit and continue stirring, because after it starts to boil, it will start to thicken, and you don't want to have a lumpy custard. You want it to be very nice and smooth. So I'm just going to wait and just have a break there and just continue to stir it. Remember, your heat must be on medium, not too high. It is going to burn the custard. The custard is going to get ready in 6 to 8 minutes. So I'll just keep on stirring and we'll be back in 6 minutes. So now you can see that my custard it's starting to boil, and it's also thickening. You can just see, I don't know if you can see well, but bubbles are starting to form. This means it's boiling and it's also thickening. So we're gonna continuously stir this, and at this moment you start to smell this wonderful vanilla custard smell. It's a very pleasing smell, and it smells so delicious. So it has been approximately 3 minutes, almost there, and I think it is now ready. I'm gonna remove it from the stove and put it into our serving dish. So I'm just gonna put it there. It is very smooth, I tell you, very. Put it there. There you have it. We just made a custard. It's very, very delicious. Now let me just taste it quickly and see if it's really fit for consumption. I'm just gonna taste. It's pretty hot still, so as it cools down, it starts to thicken. This is delicious. You can actually garnish it with nutmeg. It gives it a very nice flavor. Just gonna garnish it with some nutmeg on top there, just like that. And there you have it, your very own custard. Please like, comment and subscribe Please, I really need to hear what are your thoughts on the custard. Did you try it out, and how was the experience? I really need to hear that. And don't forget to cook, eat, and enjoy your food. Bye. See you in the next video.